Have you ever met someone and felt an instant, inexplicable connection with them? Maybe it's love, or maybe it's something deeper, a force beyond our understanding. You know the feeling. It's as if time stops, the universe aligns, and your paths cross for a reason. But how can you be sure? How do you know if this person is truly meant for you? What if I told you that the answer lies within the teachings of Carl Jung, a man who dedicated his life to studying the unconscious mind and its influence on our relationships? Jung didn't believe in coincidences. According to him, the people who enter our lives are not just random encounters. They are manifestations of deep, internal processes that have yet to be fully understood. In this video, we'll explore how to recognize if someone is truly meant for you, based on Jung's concept of synchronicity, projection, and individuation. We'll delve into why meaningful connections aren't forced but flow naturally when you align with your authentic self. And by the end of this video, you'll understand how you are the key to attracting the right relationships into your life. So, stick with me as we unlock the wisdom of Carl Jung and explore how knowing yourself can lead to the most fulfilling connections you've ever experienced. Synchronicity, when the universe aligns for you. Let's start by exploring Jung's idea of synchronicity, the idea that certain events, people, and situations align in perfect harmony, as if orchestrated by the universe itself. Ever had a moment when you felt like someone entered your life at the exact right moment? Maybe it was a new friend, a mentor, or a romantic partner. You didn't just meet them by chance. They arrived when you needed them the most, as if they were sent to guide you on your journey. This experience goes beyond just being in the right place at the right time. Jung called it synchronicity, a phenomenon where your inner world aligns with the outer world. It's as if the universe gives you a signal, a sign that this person is here for a reason. Their energy, their presence, everything about them feels like a perfect match to what you need right now. But how do you know if this is real or just a fleeting illusion of connection? Well, Jung's teachings give us a clue. He believed that meaningful relationships should not make us feel like we're fighting to maintain them. They shouldn't demand we mold ourselves into someone else. Instead, when someone is truly right for you, you won't feel like you have to force anything. Their presence will feel like a reflection of your true self. Projection and unconscious patterns in relationships. Jung also spoke about the concept of projection, when we unknowingly project our unresolved issues, fears, or desires onto others. This can lead to unhealthy dynamics in relationships. Have you ever found yourself in a relationship where you felt constantly undervalued or unappreciated? At first, you might have thought it was just the person you were with. But what if it was actually a projection of something you were not acknowledging within yourself? Imagine you're someone who fears rejection. Maybe you've been abandoned in the past, and because of this fear, you might choose relationships where you feel the need to constantly prove your worth. You might attract people who unconsciously reinforce that fear, simply because your unconscious mind believes you don't deserve love unless you earn it. This is where introspection becomes crucial. By becoming aware of your own unconscious patterns and projections, you gain the power to break free from toxic cycles. True connections are not about filling a void or fixing emotional wounds. They are about meeting someone who is on the same journey of growth, self-acceptance, and authenticity. When you're at peace with yourself, you attract relationships that reflect that peace. Individuation, becoming the true you. Carl Jung's concept of individuation refers to the process of becoming the person you are meant to be. Your truest self, free from societal expectations, masks, and past influences. When you embark on the path of individuation, you no longer settle for relationships that drain you or require you to pretend to be someone else. You begin to attract people who resonate with your authentic self. Think about it. Have you ever found yourself in relationships where you felt like you couldn't truly be yourself? Where you had to suppress parts of you to meet someone else's needs or expectations? That's a sign of misalignment. Jung believed that when you're truly aligned with your authentic self, you'll start to attract relationships that don't demand that you compromise who you are. These relationships will bring peace, mutual respect, and space for personal growth. Individuation is a journey of self-discovery. It's about understanding your own values, fears, desires, and boundaries. As you walk this path, you'll find that the people who enter your life will align with your true essence. You'll stop seeking validation outside of yourself and start forming connections that nourish you, rather than drain you. The role of intuition, trusting your inner voice. Jung placed great importance on the power of intuition, that inner voice that guides us even when logic or reason might fail. Intuition speaks to us from the unconscious, alerting us to what's right or wrong in our relationships. But how often do we ignore it? How many times have we stayed in a relationship even when our gut told us something wasn't quite right? Trusting your intuition is essential in navigating relationships. If something feels off, even if you can't explain it with logic, listen to that inner knowing. Your intuition is not out to deceive you. It's there to protect you and guide you toward connections that are truly aligned with who you are. When someone is truly right for you, their presence will not cause constant conflict or anxiety. You won't have to question whether you're enough or if they love you. The connection will flow effortlessly, and you'll feel accepted for who you truly are. This is the kind of relationship that Jung envisioned, a bond where both parties can grow together without fear, judgment, or emotional turmoil. In conclusion, Carl Jung's teachings about relationships offer profound insight into how we form connections with others. Whether it's through synchronicity, projection, or individuation, Jung reminds us that the people we meet aren't just random. They play significant roles in our emotional growth and self-discovery. But the key takeaway is this: the most important relationship you can have is the one with yourself. When you know yourself, when you truly accept and love who you are, you'll stop seeking love from a place of fear or emptiness. Instead, you'll attract relationships that are based on authenticity, peace, and mutual growth. So, if you're wondering whether someone is meant for you, the real question to ask yourself is, am I the right one for myself? Only when you can truly say yes to that question will you recognize the connections that are truly meant to be.